Wonder Books, where every story comes with a lesson. Remember to subscribe for more amazing stories every day.
Luna and the Locked Gate by Maria Ellsworth. In the peaceful village of Brookhaven, a clever young fox named Luna was known for her endless curiosity. She loved to explore the forests, rivers, and hills surrounding her home, always searching for something new. Unlike the other animals who followed the same paths every day, Luna enjoyed finding new ways to reach familiar places. One bright morning, as she wandered through a part of the forest she had never been to before, she came across a tall wooden gate. It stood alone, stretching between two large trees, covered in thick vines. The gate was old, with faded carvings on its surface, and it was locked with a rusty chain. Luna's ears perked up. Behind the gate, she could hear the sound of rushing water and chirping birds. A soft breeze carried the scent of wildflowers from beyond. It felt like something magical was on the other side. "I have to see what's there," Luna said to herself, her tail swishing with excitement. She first tried pushing the gate with all her strength, but it didn't budge. She then tried climbing it, but the wood was too smooth, and the vines were too weak to hold her weight. Frustrated, she even tried digging underneath, but the ground was full of thick roots that made it impossible. Luna sat back, panting. "There must be a way in. I just have to find it." Just then, she noticed a small bluebird fluttering overhead. It circled for a moment, then disappeared behind some bushes near the gate. Curious, Luna followed it and discovered something she hadn't noticed before: a narrow passage hidden behind the vines. Carefully, she pushed through the thick leaves and found a small opening around the side of the gate. It was just big enough for her to squeeze through. Holding her breath, she slipped through and emerged on the other side. Luna gasped in amazement. She had stepped into a hidden meadow filled with the most vibrant flowers she had ever seen. A crystal-clear river flowed through the middle, reflecting the sky like a mirror. Birds sang from the trees, and a warm breeze carried the scent of fresh berries. "This is incredible," Luna whispered, taking in the beauty of the place. She sat by the river, letting the cool water run over her paws, and thought about what had happened. "I spent all that time trying to force my way through the gate, but the solution wasn't in front of me. It was beside me the whole time. I just needed to think differently." Luna smiled to herself. From that day on, she reminded herself that when one path seems blocked, there's always another way. You just have to be creative enough to find it. Moral of the story: Luna's journey teaches us that sometimes the answers we seek aren't in the most obvious places. Like Luna, we often face challenges that seem impossible to overcome. When we try the same approach over and over without success, it's easy to feel frustrated or discouraged. But just because one path is blocked doesn't mean there isn't another way forward. By staying curious, patient, and open-minded, we can find creative solutions where we least expect them. Luna could have given up when the gate wouldn't open, but instead she looked beyond the problem and discovered a new path. This reminds us that thinking outside the box helps us overcome obstacles in ways we never imagined. Whether in school, work, or everyday life, the key to solving challenges is to stay flexible, explore different possibilities, and never be afraid to try a new approach. The answers we seek are often just waiting to be found. Sometimes, all we need to do is look at things from a different perspective. The end.